Okay, I want to tell you a little bit about USA Test Prep. Social Studies is really diving into it this year for 7th grade. If you look at the standards, they have our Georgia Standards of Excellence, so you can go on there. But we enjoy this because the students are able to use this after they're finished with their work. They can use it on their device. They can go ahead and do this at home or on the Chromebooks, any of those areas. Couple things real quick. Go to your grade, definitely. You'll click on the standards. And here's what it looks like for the teacher resources when you click under your standards. They have a ton of different items you can look at, things you can use, bell ringers, free response questions, performance task. If you click on a certain item, it'll show you exactly what's in there if you want to add those or create something from it. So these are just samples. They give you a preview of what the activity is. It's fantastic. So this is just a drag or drop for the students. They'd have to drag it and kind of do the activity. Some excellent things, and you get to choose whatever you want. So that's why we like that. You can pick exact items for your standard. Not everything will hit the standards that you're teaching, but that's okay. Anytime you want to go back to home, you just click the home on the top. I've already added my classes for this year. Easy to do the class management. If I go onto my class management, I've got my students that I've already selected. So if I want to edit my class, or if you have not done a class yet, then you would add a new class. And in order to do that, you just title it. You click continue. Put the standard you're a part of right there. And then you continue, and you'll just upload the kids that are in that class. So if you're teaching 6th, 7th, or 8th, you go to the grade you're in, and only those students are available. So you're just going to upload those kids, and it builds your class from there. And then I would click continue, and then you would save your class. So I've gone ahead and added my classes. Anytime you want to go back to that main menu, just go home. And so I've got my 5 classes already in there. The resources are here. Great stuff. It's what I showed you a minute ago, where if you click on them, you can choose different things. They even have videos. They've got flashcards. They've got different games you can do. Tons of stuff. So play around with that. Those are excellent. We'll go back to that page. And here's the 2 biggest things that I would do. We've already done assignments, so we started one for our Middle East history. And when you click on there, all you do is go to create new assignment. Create a new class when you're in classes. Create a new benchmark when you're in benchmarks. It's always right here in that little top left part. And if I click on this and I open it up, it shows all the assignments I was able to put into this one title. So I'll have my students do this after their work. They can do it when quizzes are done or tests are done, or during homework times, during PT, any of those types of things. And you can actually go ahead and make a certain percentage that they have to get. So if we create a new one to show you the assignments, you click a group assignment, which I did. That's multiple ones. Or if you only want them to do a single assignment, you click single. The reason I like group, and then you click whatever class you want it to go to, is you can have many different things. So whatever the group name is, you can put that on there. If that's Middle East, history, or whatever you want to title it. You can choose a test. This is your standards or whatever those are, but these tests are optional pre-test if you want them to do something beforehand, and then if you want to assess them afterwards. They have a variety of items already done for you. The domain, whatever standard you're doing in that class, and then look how easy it is to pick. You choose whatever you want. If you're on that part of Israel and that part of the Middle East history, partitioning or conflicts, you choose I want that, I want that, I want that, and then you just save it. You save whatever you chose and whatever you want, and it goes ahead and it gives it to those students. And then you would continue through the process. I'm not going to save this one because I've already have one, but you'll put a start date, whatever start date you want, end date for the students. And then if you want a minimum score, they got to get a minimum score on that assignment. Otherwise, they have to redo it. So if you click a minimum score, it says unlimited multiple attempts are there because they have to do that. They have to get that score. And then you just save it. So I'm going to go back to the home without saving that. and then I want to show you the benchmarks, which are the tests. But see, here was the create new class. If you were going to start your own class, everything's so easy to get to, and it's so user-friendly. But the benchmarks, another name for those, are just tests. So if I want to create a new test, a new benchmark, you go here, whatever name you want to give it. We're going to have our Middle East history test coming up after break. So we put that. I can share it with people among my group, which is fantastic. So Mr. Diddy and Mrs. Kirby, we can share it with them. And then you choose the standard or wherever you're at.
Mallory direction, please.
And then you can click if you want kids to see the results upon completion. Or if you want to allow students to view in Spanish, random order, answers. And I always go custom. That way when you do custom, you can pick the actual questions. And look what they give you. They give you a ton variety of questions. Random? No, I can pick low difficulty, high, low DOK, high DOK, the newest, most popular that people have picked. So if you go high DOK, they give you the highest DOK questions. Fantastic. You choose and add those questions as whatever you want. And you can go down as many standards that you want to put on that test and click. And if I want more questions for that test, I put load more questions. It's awesome. So the pictures, everything's done. You continue. It's got visuals. No, I do not want to add favorite questions. No performance. No free response. And then I get a preview of my test. And it shows exactly what I have. And if I don't like them, I can edit them. Or I can save the benchmark, and that would be my test. Very user-friendly and fantastic for these kids to use when they're done with stuff. Great way to take a test. It scores all the tests, and then it shows you class results, your grade book. You got to use these things. They are fantastic. So I hope you guys jump on USA Test Prep. Love to have it.